Okay, what is good, guys? Welcome back to DLRL Division 2 today for the French Grand Prix. If you guys did miss the previous one at the Australian Grand Prix, be sure to check it out before you see this one. It was madness at the opening laps. While we wait for everyone to join, let's take a look at the standings. We have Ant Bosch in the lead with 31 points over Fred and Alfie with 26, Minnie with 25, Burglar with 12, JP with 10, Fred Parsons with 10, Jakaru with 8, Josh with 6, Mama with 6, Fopa with 4, Cordevis with 4, Wacky 1 with 2, Tokai with 2, Luplays with 1 point, Jomaro with 1 point, and the rest have no points. Let's take a look at the constructor standings. We have Red Bull leading with 66 points, Mercedes in second with 46, Ferrari in third with 31. Next up is Alfa Romeo with 23. Fifth is Alpine in 13 points. Sixth is Alfa Tauri in 8 points. Seventh is McLaren with 7 points. Eighth is Haas with 6. Ninth is Williams with 4 points. And last, but and the last is Aston Martin with no points. Will they be able to get a point today? We'll find out. I think it's about it. I think we're waiting for one more driver for Aston Martin. Yeah, there he is. We should be going soon. Yeah, we should be going now. Hello, Jamaro. Just checking the stream now. Lou please says, where do you think I'll come? We're gonna have to wait and see. The McLaren's in the midfield, I must say. And Robert says, will Williams get a lot of points today? We'll find out. He's actually an academy driver, just so you all know. So expect some things from him tonight. Line Beast left the session. Jamaros's predictions. I expect either a Ferrari win or a Red Bull win. Because the Red Bull duel looked strong the previous two rounds. With Fred's victory in Australia and Mini's victory in Bahrain. So I expect something from them today. But the Ferrari and Bosch looked strong for the previous two rounds. So he has potential. We have the Aston Martin who's gonna get out first. I think it's the Aston Martin of Lewis, who's the first one on track. We see the AlphaTaurium, a massive corner cut there. But luckily it's not in the race, otherwise you get a massive penalty for that. And of course, an invalidation. Okay, we have Lewis, who's gonna start his flag lap now in Q1. Ride the board with him. bit deep into the corner, and he nearly goes off track. He's lucky not to get invalidated. Blues cross the line, sets a minute 35.2. Blue Divine goes P1 with a minute 32.9. GP goes fastest, minute 32.4. Mama goes P5, goes 44 goes P5, Alfie goes P2, Jamaro goes P4, and Bosch, Hugo goes fastest by just over 2 tenths. Luplace goes P7, Wacky One goes P5. Robert goes P5 with the Williams. He is actually esports driver. Let's watch Landis when it's done. Alfie's out. James is out. They both probably crushed together. Crombie goes fastest. Ted goes fastest by approximately 2 tenths or a tenth and a half. And Bosch goes quickest. The first man to enter the minute 31. And Landby spins off at the exit of turn 11. With FB Flamier goes P12 ahead of his teammate. Minute 34.1, but he's still far off the pack. Goblinby spinning again. The star's probably too hot. And what's actually on the medium? Oh, he spins again. We have the Red Bull duo out on track. Further many. Josh joined the lobby. Okay, Fred now is gonna start his lap in Q1. The Red Bull's insanely quick round fronts, especially since their and Bosch is out. Okay, back to what we're saying. Ted's out. Okay, back to what we're saying. The Red Bull's insanely quick round fronts, especially since it's a strong track for them in real life, and we're running it on realistic car performance. Therefore, Red Bull's gonna have advantage here. Fred sets a 50.4 for first two sectors. Fred sets a minute 31.2. That his teammate Mini goes even quicker. He breaks the minute 30. A minute 30.7. Half a second quicker than his teammate. What a lap from the Red Bull pairing. We have Divine, who I believe is on his lap. No, he's coming to the pitch. Roberts, no, gonna start his flying lap. Even I think FB Flamier is on his in lap. No, he isn't. He's gonna start his lap. Well, Hugo now, who's looking to get forward. And he jumps one position ahead of Ted, but behind his teammate. So Red Bull 1-2, Ferrari 3-4, just like Bahrain qualifying IRL. But Roberts is improving on his lap. And Roberts stopped into the pit lane. Yeah, he's invalidated. Hello, Josh. Let's see who's on his flying lap. Beers on his end lap. So as Lance. No, he's not. Mini's out. Lion Beast rounds out the final corner. He's gonna look to improve his P17, and he does improve up to P7, which is great. Alfie is now the driver at risk. He is definitely at risk. He's crashed in qualifying. Yeah, I forgot Robert's out now. Okay, let's see. Both Astons invalidated. And Lopez is gonna start his lap. So is Jamairo. But these drivers are looking to improve their laps. Well, Josh is gonna set his one and only flying lap in Q1. He's gonna look to set a clean lap. Because he hasn't set the lap at the number 15. But he somehow sets a perfect sector 2. It's now great at the moment. Wow, Jamairo goes P7. The two McLarens stay P12 and 13. Ghost 44 stays in P14. We have Josh, who's gonna round his lap. He's gonna go up to P7. A good lap from Josh. But Lewis Is gonna look to get out bottom 5. Oh, he crashes. That's a shame for the Aston Martin. Come on, Williams, for the visas. We have James and Alfie in the report section. They came together in the early stages of Q1, but we've lost Alfie, Ghost 44, FB Flamia, Luis Blizzy, and James. And on to Q2. Okay, now we're gonna run 14 drives on track since Alfie's crashed uh, with James in Q1. Oh, I believe, yeah, Divine's gonna get out first in the Alpine. Okay, I believe Ed Bosch is gonna be the first one to set his flying lap in Q2. Oh, and Bosch is invalidated. Let's go over to Mama, the McLaren. And he's made a mistake. He's invalidated as well. A shame for the McLaren and for Ferrari. And let's go over to GP. Who's on his flag lap as well. Ben Fitch has joined. He's a team principal at Division 2. And GP sets a minute 32.0. Divine goes 2 seconds slower. He must have had a mistake. Lucky one goes P3. Sorry guys. Ted goes P2. Next across. It's Line Beast. In the Alfa Romeo. And Lion Beast goes P5. Blue plays across the line. Goes P6. Mama next. The teammate McLaren. He goes P4. And Bosch goes P2. And Josh is gonna cross the line in P5. Not too far ahead of Mama. And Hugo's gonna cross the line in P1. Such a minute 31.9. Many somehow he's gonna start his lap now. And he goes wide. But he's still not invalidated. He went for a push lap. Nightmare says, show me Robert. Actually, he's now on his flying lap. He's gone off track, but he's somehow not validated. Oops. Sorry guys. And Robert's gonna round out the final corner. Mini goes fastest. Minute 31.6. Robert goes P5, the Williams. Stellar job from the Williams man. Jumairo validated. Let's have a look at Fred. Now on his flag lap. Nightmare says, bro's too good. Yeah, I agree. P5 and then Williams. stellar. And Fred rounds out the final corner. He's gonna look to snatch P1 from his teammate. He is not. They both, Fred and Mini are both matching in terms of their lap times. Only 24 milliseconds separate these two. Let's have a look now at Mama, who's gonna start his flying lap. And Mama across the line. He stays P10. He was looking to improve ahead of Josh, who's significantly quicker. Who's quicker by 26 milliseconds. Here's Mama. And Robert, it says in the chat, there's understeer everywhere. Yeah, I agree. The Williams is the worst car in terms of car performance. But P6 in the Williams is actually great for now. And like I said, he's an academy driver, so I expect so much from him. Mama. Who's now gonna round out the final corner. Mama goes 6th. Ahead of Robert, but behind and Bosch. But his teammate goes P8. Robert's in a McLaren sandwich. Classic Nightmare Ghost. Let's see who's on his flank lap. And Bosch. And he's gonna get blocked by the AlphaTauri. GP now on his lap. Let's try the board with him. At 22.9. And Bosch goes quicker. Minute 31.2. I don't believe the Red Bull boys are going out. They're safe for now. And GP goes into the pits. Let's have a look at Tad. The Alfa Romeo man is looking to improve his P9. Because lots of people behind him are improving too. And somehow it's the fastest sector too. And we have a spin. It's Line Beast in the Alfa Romeo. Tad runs out the final corner. And goes P4 behind the Red Bull man. Josh improves by 8 tenths on the second sector. He's gonna look to improve to P7. Now Robert's looking to improve. And Robert goes P5. Luplius is at risk. Divine is out. Jamaro is out. Wacky Ones now gonna round out his lap. And he improves to P12, which is not enough to get him through to Q3. Let's go, William, in the chat. Okay. We lost Divine. We lost Wacky One. We lost Jamiro. We lost Lime Beast. The two Alpines are knocked out. Two McLarens made it through. And two Ferraris made it through. Two Red Bull made it through. One Alfa Romeo, Mercedes, and AlphaTauri made it through. And on to Q3. Okay, we have the Red Bull, I believe it's Mini, who's gonna get out. Mini's gonna be the first one out on track in Q3. And I believe the Ferrari of Hugo is gonna be behind them. Cordavis actually predicts qualifying for next race in Miami. He says both Williams will be in Q3. That's a bold prediction. Robert P5 and Williams here could get him Q3 again in Miami. I have Timmy's left. وبمني rounding out the corner, the final corner, and he has started the first lap in Q3. Mama left and joined. Sorry guys, forgot the telemetry. Both the Red Bull of Fred and the Alfa Romeo of Ted are drag racing on the straight, and they let Mini through, and Mini goes off track. He's not gonna be happy. Let's have a look at and Bosch. I believe he's gonna set the first lap. Maybe he's gonna set the first lap, but and my controller battery is low, so I'll have to move. Mini goes P1, and Bosch I believe is gonna beat me. 1 minute 31.3. I believe the Williams of Robert is gonna be next to cross the line, and he goes P2. Josh is going P2. The AlphaTauri. Luke plays. The McLaren is gonna get up to P3 ahead of Robert, behind Josh. Apologies, I had to move my controller because it's out of charge now. Okay, let's... Many goes fastest. I believe it's the fastest time so far in qualifying. A minute 30.4. Many is flying today. And Hugo is gonna get up to P3 in the Ferrari. Next one. Let's have a look at Mama who sets 22.8. And Mama goes sets at 50.9 for the first two sectors. Mama will round off his lap and sets minute 31.8. Goes up to P5. Goes straight onto the top. Let's have a look at Fred at P10. Set a 50.5 for the first two sectors. He's gonna challenge for pole with his teammate. Fred runs up the final corner and is gonna improve up to P4. P4. He's actually slower than the two Ferraris. He must have had a mistake in his flying lap. Sorry guys. Let's have a look at GP, who's on his out lap, and I believe he's gonna set his one and only lap in Q3 because he hasn't got enough time to set an extra lap, which he's gonna need a good one. GP starts his lap. Goes down to 6th gear. Now the conditions are going overcast. I see few raindrops. Now GP across the line goes up to P6, sets a minute 31.6. He's significantly slower than Ted in P5. Only 500-600 separate them. Let's have a look at Josh, who's significantly improving on his previous time for sector 1. He's gonna look for a clean one, a clean sector 2. And Josh's gonna improve by under 2 tenths for sector 1 and 2. but he's gonna have to improve more to get him a position up. Fred P4. And Josh is gonna cross the line P7. He's 25 milliseconds slower than GP. Which is great, a good one from Josh. We have Robert, who's invalidated. That's unfortunate. We're gonna have Ted crossing the line next. And Ted's gonna go up to P3. Mini goes quicker by with a minute 30.3. Mini's dominating it. 4/10 ahead of and Bosch, who's actually improved too. Okay, we have Mini in P1 by just under 4/10, ahead of and Bosch in P2, Hugo in P3, Ted in P4, Fred in P5, GP P6, Josh P7, Mama P8, Lou plays P9, and Robert P10. Robert was actually on the mediums. And on to the race. Okay, the race is gonna start soon. Let's wait for the drivers to adjust strategies and fuel levels. And after that, we should be starting the formation lap. Okay, we're off. Okay, let's see their tire sorting. The majority is on mediums, apart from Hugo, Ted, GP, and Robert on hards, and Avi Timmy. I don't know how he got here. He's on softs. We saw the same problem in Bahrain, where Tim joined the lobby and he was assigned to a car automatically. But he's a Division 1 driver, and this is Division 2 race, which he's gonna have to retire after immediately after the start. Let's hope it doesn't cause any safety cars. Says in the Discord, Fred says in the Discord, he only needed one lap to get P5. Luis says he got kicked out. The drivers are getting over the grid slots. Okay, we believe everyone. Yeah, no, it's good. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and away we go in Paul Ricard. It's an okay start from the Red Bull driver, and he leads it to turn 1. We have Robert dropping a few places back. And Fred's off. The Mercedes spun round. Alfie is out. It's a torrid race. It's a race to forget for the Mercedes driver. And it's a safety car on the first stages of the race. Tim is still in the lobby. I don't know what he's doing there. And Lambist has got no front wing. Josh dropped a few places. He also has front wing damage. Hugo also dropped a few places. But it was a great start from the Red Bull driver, who was able to maintain P1 at the turn 1. Josh left the session. Hugo gets a 5-second penalty for severe collision with James. We have James, Hugo, Josh, Limebeast, and Tim's now out, as expected. But the bottom 4, they're opting to pit. Okay, we're gonna wait for the rest to catch up, which is gonna take a lap for the safety car to come in. LFC Lewis says he got kicked out, and he says his AI is at least in P13. I've actually not noticed, but Ted has made a few places up to B3. A great start from Ted. And the safety car should be coming in this lap. And safety car is gonna come in this lap. Actually, because there's a long way to go. Mini controlling the restart, and Bosch, who's dropped back. Actually, Ted has dropped back from and Bosch. We see actually Lewis has joined back. Wacky One and Jamaro going at it, which Alpines are able to get past the Haas. Lewis left again. And Fred and Mama are going at it. Fred's able to get the move done on the McLaren driver. And there's a yellow flag. It's James, who's been spun around. Oh, there's a crash. Oh dear. Between the Mercedes of GP and FB Flamier. And James spins again. His tires are probably dead by now. Both of these two are lucky not to get damaged. I've actually forgot. James is out. What has happened? He's actually retired on track, which I don't think we're allowed to. I've actually not paid attention, but Fred's got past that for P3. Now the Red Bull drivers ahead of the Alfa Romeo. FP Flamier is in the pits. He probably got damage from his crash with GP. Mama goes past that. And the Ferrari is going at it. The AlphaTauri is fighting back, but the Ferrari's got the hang of it into turn 11, and he's able to get past. It goes 44, and yellows. FB Flamir left the session. And Bosch sets a fastest lap. Fred's now looking to get past, close up and get past the Ferrari man. Because now Mini is under pressure from and Bosch. Let's see the midfield between the Alpine of Jomaro and Lou Divine. Lou plays Ted and oh, there's a spin. It's Robert. No, the esports driver has spun round. That's terrible. Hugo and Ghost 44 are now close to each other. On board with Hugo. Now let's look at the two Alpines are now looking to push and attack the drivers ahead. And as Luis gets past Josh, Josh is apparently ghosted. He's left the session. We have Robert and Lion Beast, who are now gonna fight for P12. Yeah. Robert's gonna get past the Alfa Romeo, but the Alfa Romeo is not gonna give up, apparently. And the Alpine is gonna stick his nose into turn 11, and he's still not gonna make the move, and he's gonna get a better exit compared to Lou Blaze. Ben Finch joined. Oh, he went off the track. That's gonna cost him time. Fred sets a fast lap. The top three are in a world of their own now. They're top 3 in this race and top 3 in the championship. All of them are looking to jog for position, because things are close in the championship. Whoever's gonna win this race is gonna stay in the championship lead, or is gonna be championship leader. Okay, back to. Let's go a bit at the shop. A bit front. T- That's actually not too far off Mama. And he's gonna look to make the move. And Hugo is also gonna look to move, but Lupez gets a 3-second penalty for exceeding caution. Even Chamaro. And Wacky 1 goes off track. That's gonna have the advantage to the Ferrari man. As long as he gets a good exit of turn 7, 8, he's gonna be okay. And Hugo, there's a teammate. There are team orders off at Alpine. Jamaro gets past his teammate. Hugo is gonna get past Wacky 1. Hugo's now gonna look to get past Divine. Onto the sharp end. We see Fred, who's gonna look for a move against Ed Bosch, the Ferrari. Jamal was he hasn't got damage, but I think it's too early to pit. And let's go over to Luke please. And Ted, who's apparently in a McLaren sandwich. He's gonna look to get a good exit here, but he's gonna lose Sanchez. Ghost 44 gets a 3-second, and Mama is gonna block off Ted in the Alfa Romeo. Wacky 1 and Divine are going side by side into turn 11, but Haas is gonna go for it, and he's not gonna make the move. The Divine stays ahead of the Haas driver. That's what we like to see. And Divine comes into the pits. He gets a 5 seconds for speeding the pit lane, which is not ideal. We see Robert, who's gonna look to get past Ghost 44, and Fred gets past and Bosch for P2. It's now a Red Bull 1-2. Ted gets past Mama. And Robert's gonna go on the inside of turn 8. And he gets the move done. But Ghost 44 is gonna fight back. But if Robert stays ahead, and he's gonna go for it. No! He's gonna go for it now. He can't do enough. Robert stays ahead. And he's gonna go for it again. But Robert stays ahead. We have Bosch and Hugh and Luplace, sorry, coming into the pits. The AlphaTauri is gonna have DRS, but Robert's gonna weave about. And Bosch comes out ahead of Robert, ahead of Ghost 44. Sorry guys. And Hugo spins round. That's a shame for Ferrari, man. Now Hugo's gonna. I believe there's gonna be a team order at Ferrari, and Bush is now closing up to his teammate, and Mini comes into the pits for his pit stop. Mama gets a 3-second penalty. Line Beast is now closing up on Ghost 44, and we forgot to say that Mini comes out behind Ted, but ahead of Bosch, which is actually ideal for him to stay ahead of the whole pack. Ted's gonna look to go longer than compared to Fred. So was GP and Robert. Ghost 44 and Lyle Beast are looking to come to the pit soon. Probably the slap, and Fred comes into the pits. Let's see if we could stay ahead of his teammate at least. Now his teammate's gonna round up the penultimate corner and onto the final corner. And Mini's gonna get past his teammate. But Fred stays ahead of Bosch. We see Ghost 44 coming into the pits. So far the drivers that haven't pitted yet are Ted, Robert, Lion Beast and GP. They haven't pitted yet. Show right at the front. KP. Yeah. And Bosch is now gonna. Is now within the garage range of Fred. But Fred's gonna have the tire advantage by 2 laps. We see fight going on between Hugo and Divine. Is the Alpine gonna carry his momentum into the hairpin? No, he can't. Many such fast lap. Nine Beast comes to the pits. GP comes into the pits. We see Mini now closing up to that. Now Mini will get that soon on track. Now Ted comes into the pits, but he crosses the white line, which I don't know if it's allowed or not. And Robert's gonna stay out. Mini sets the fastest lap again. Fred sets the fastest lap. They actually set similar times. Only under 2 tenths separate them. Under 200s, sorry. Separate their fastest laps. And Mama is gonna get past Ted. Jamiro is gonna get overtaken by Duplace. We have Fred and Mini, Ted, Hugo, Josh and FB without penalties now. The rest have accumulated penalties. And the 6 drivers are looking to keep it clean without, and hopefully remain without penalties until the end of the race. And Robert hasn't come into the pits yet. He's gonna probably box this lap. He is currently P4. But he's gonna lose some time. And Robert is gonna cross the white line and he's gonna box. We see Mama under pressure from Ted, who's on fresher mediums compared to Mama's hards. And Ted's now gonna look to hunt for this, and he goes on the outside of turn 1, and he's gonna make the move. He stays ahead of turn 1. A clean overtake by the Alfa Romeo. Yellow in sector 1. Probably Lion Beast or Ghost 44. We see a fight going on between the Mercedes of GP going for a move on Divine. And he's gonna shoot one on the inside and he overtakes Robert's out. Robert's out of the race. That's such a shame for the esports man. We see a train of 4 cars ahead, starting from P6 to P9. Ted sets the fastest lap on his fresh mediums. Hugo's now gonna have DRS on Luplays, who's gonna have DRS on Jamaro, but there aren't any changes in terms of overtakes. Let's have a look at the ahead. Mini is now leading by 2.3, approximately 2.2 seconds over his teammate. And Mini is gonna lap the first lapped car of FV Flamier. Even Fred's gonna lap the Aston. A fight between the ghosted Josh and Lewis, who's gonna overtake Josh with ease. And we see a move from Hugo, and he's gonna able to get ahead, but there's a slight contact between the two pairs. But Jamairo is gonna I forgot my telemetry was disabled the whole time. These two have no ERS. Lewis gets 3 seconds. Josh is gonna overtake Lewis. Land Beast spins into turn 12. but he's able to get back. We see yellows. It's actually Land Beast who's gonna get overtaken by Josh and Lewis. Stick. And Jamira's gonna send it on the inside of Blue Blaze up into turn 10 and 11. But oh, the McLaren spins. Oh, there's contact to turn 11. Wacky One's now lost his front wing. That's such a shame. Jamiro closed in on the McLaren. Lewis gets 3 seconds for corner cutting. Back to the incident. Jamiro apparently turned into Blue Blaze, which made the McLaren spin, and Wacky One didn't have any time to react, so he lost his front wing. And gap, we see the lead. The gap has shrunk to 1.9 seconds, 2 seconds. Wacky One's gonna go onto a fresh strap of softs, and yellows is gonna rejoin ahead of Blind Beast. We see Josh now making a move on Wacky One, who's still warming up his soft tires, and who's gonna look to steal the fastest lap away from Ted, who holds the first lap now. Let's see the penalties of the drivers. We see End Bosch with 3 seconds. Mama with 3 seconds, Jamaro with 3 seconds, GP and Lou Plays with 6 seconds, Divine with 8 seconds, Ghost 44 with 3 seconds, and Lewis with 20 seconds, and Lambis with 3. And the Haas is gonna send it on the inside of the last corner. Oh, a great move from Wacky One. Back to the leader. Gap's now 2.1 seconds and 4 laps to go. Can Mania hold this off to a second win of the season? Lewis gets 3 seconds again. He's got so many penalties. 3 laps remaining in this French Grand Prix. We see a significant margin for Lion Beast now is trying to overtake Josh and is gonna have DRS for the next straight. Let's have a look at penalties again. Currently, and Bosch, Mama, Tomorrow, Ghost 44 have 3 seconds. Even Lion Beast, DP and Lou have 6. Divine has 8, and Lewis has 23, which is crazy. He has got another one. That's 26 seconds of worth of penalties. Okay, the main fight right now is Ghost 44. He's gonna try get Divine because the penalties he has. Okay, we have Mini now rounding out the final corner of the final. It's now onto the last lap of the race. As now Mini gets through a bunch of lapped cars. Gaps now shrunk to 1.7 between the two Red Bull cars. Mama gets another 3 seconds, which is gonna affect his overall race, because he was 2 seconds behind him. And on to the last few corners of the race, Mini still leading by 2 seconds. And now Mini is gonna round out the final corner of the final lap, and Mini's gonna win in France with a super drive. The man from Mexico holds off his teammate in P2. It's a 1-2 for Red Bull, and Bosch comes in P3. We have Ted who's gonna come in P4. But what a race from the Red Bull drivers. They've dominated this. As now that's gonna cross the line in P4. Mama's gonna cross the line P5, but Hugo's gonna get P5. Mama drops to P6. Jamairo's gonna cross the line at 7. GP next. And Lupe is going off track. And the last one to cross the line is gonna be Wacky 1. He still hasn't got fastest lap. But is he gonna look to get it? Not quite. Okay, the results. Many rounds the race with a P1 finish. He's actually won 3 of his last 4 races. He's won in season 3 Brazil. He's won in Bahrain, and now he's won in France. His teammate in P2, who has won in Australia last time, and Bosch gets another podium for Ferrari. Ted in P4, great for Alfa Romeo, including the fastest lap. Hugo P5, Mama P6, Jamairo 7th, GP 8th, Lou plays 9th, Divine in 10th, Ghost 44 in 11th, Wacky 1 at 12th, Josh P13, Land Beast P14, Lewis P15, FB Flamir P16, Robert, James, Tim and Alfie are out of the race. And that's gonna be it for this stream and for this race. And I hope you guys enjoyed the race. And see you guys next week for the Miami Grand Prix. Take care.